Alright. So many Scandinavians. Like half my games in C4 speedrun have been against a Scandi. Alright. So let's attack the queen. And develop the bishop. I'm gonna play a side system. D4 is kind of the main move. I'm gonna go D3. Oh, a lot of pre-moves there. I hate when people pre-move like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to punish this opponent. Tuck our bishop in. Play rook e1. Bring the knight in the center. Develop that bishop. And how frisky do we want to be? I'm gonna take to have a bit of fun. Did not expect that. Okay. King's going this way, I'm guessing. Attack this bishop. Try to make it inconvenient for black to play king h7. So I have 2 pawns for the piece. It's not bad. 1 more would be pretty good. We're getting close. All right, let's begin. That's the 3rd pawn. I could have tripled on the file for sure. I just wasn't sure about bishop f8 in that position. This way I have a trap with bishop f7 in the end. Do you think he's gonna fall for it? Yeah, buddy. Yes, Nevidimka. So this is what we were hoping for, the king on g6. Just gonna bring this bishop all the way to f7. Check. That. Grab that. Alright, just picked up a full rook, so the material is white is up in exchange. Exchange being rook for a minor. And 3 pawns. That's a lot. What do you do when you're up a lot of material? Yes. Great. Check. Check, check, check. I'm gonna take with the pawn. Play f3. Rook d1. I'm okay, Jeff, they're all for you in the house. I'm okay for now. I know Alan is coming to the house, so we'll be good. Alrighty, so knight d6, rook d1. It goes back, we go rook d7. You go there, I'm gonna chase you down. I am gonna chase you down. What's the move here? The iceberger. Bishop c6. Doesn't look good. Something about the knight and the bishop. That's right. Just rook c7. There's nothing white, nothing black can do. Check. Just want to trade everything. Check. I have now trapped the knight. Yay. Grab that. Let me grab that. Stop the pawn. Go plant my rook here and just push the pawn. Yes. I can just push the b pawn. It defends the rook. Check. Checkmate. A pre-moving there. Yes. Some more e4. Not a Scandinavian. Go for the fried liver if possible. What is that move, man? Alright, so if knight takes e5, there's some theory with what? Is that a trap with queen g5? I think so. Something like that. I don't know. There's something there. We're just gonna take double the pawns and go for a quick castle. I go e5 is d5 the move probably. So let's just go d3. Can't complain about a comfortable setup like this. Grab. Good check. Bringing the queen in. And look at that. That's a free piece for me. I mean, the idea of queen here is if you move the knight, I have f7. If you don't move the knight, I take it. I just thought it was there was some pressure with the move. Maybe you can play c6 or bishop e6. Bishop e6, I've had rook e6 instead. That's a free piece, thank you. They try to catch me in an opening trap. The players that play those trappy lines are the players that also blunder really badly. They don't know how to play chess when you don't fall for their theory. Let's go f3. And we just want to trade pieces, right? So let's develop. Alrighty, chat. I'd love to go rook e1 here, but it's not possible. But I have something else prepared. How do I get rook e1 in? It's not really... maybe it's impressive, maybe it's not. There's a few different answers. What I'm going to do is a bit tricky. The rook can't take my knight on d2 because of this bishop. So the mobility for the rook is only on e file. I'm going to go bishop e4. And my next move is where things get tricky. Not really tricky. I'm going to take with the f-pawn. I'm going to go king f1. He's going to go king f1 and trap the rook. Next move. No matter what. Just king f1 and the rook has no space. But instead I was just gifted that. Offer some trades. 20 seconds is no problem. I'll pre-move a little bit. Just challenging the base of the pawns. Check. Push. Push. Check. Game, good game. I wanted to finish that game so that I could call out MCJGP. 103 months as a sub. Thank you, Joshua. Arnold from the Philippines. Okay. E45, we'll go for more fried livers. Or we can try just a different system altogether. I can play the Scotch for 4 knights. I can take here and that's a Scotch, but let's go for a trickier move order. Let's go bishop c4. Castle. Knight f6, we'll go e5. I'm not going to get an amazing attack, but already white has a bit of a space advantage. So, opening has been successful, no doubt. Bishop is good. Knights are centralized. Pawn on e4 controls a lot. So I'm just going to complete development and try to use that space a little bit. Knight e5, okay. I'm a bishop guy. You know I'm not going to trade it off right away. Not a bad maneuver by black. Freeing up the c-pawn and transferring the knight to the king side. I rate it. I can rate that. What about bishop g3, but I was a little worried my bishop wasn't too functional. I'm going to play something a little looser. I'm looking at sacking. I see this good bishop over here. I'm looking at sacking. And I'm going to do more than look at the sack. Point is, I really want to play queen takes g6. Easy to miss because the pawn is pinned. My opponent's been playing pretty well, but very easy to miss that kind of pin. Check! And there we go. I returned another profit. Bring some pieces in. Queen e7 probably next. And then just bring the bishop back. Super strong bishop. Always ready to meet rook g8 with bishop takes g8. Not game over yet. Now there's a g file to contend with. Played queen h6 instead of queen there just to make sure that I didn't want to allow queen g7 too easily. I mean, I can play g3. It's not the end of the world, but now bishop here is a threat, so let's go knight f5. I'm gonna go f4. It looks like a loose move, but I just wanted to stop black from being able to play rook g5. I wanted to take away 2 key squares from black. If you give me some time, I'm absolutely considering the maneuver rook d3, rook h3 as a rook lift. Rook d3, rook h3. I don't need to attack to win this game. Something I should consider. I can also trade this material advantage. Yeah, let's try trading. It's better habits. Yeah, I'm up like an exchange and 3 pawns. More than that. Hello, Grey Knight. I have prepared some cases for you. For you and the Iceberger, I have some morning cases. I'm trying to earn it by playing a little bit of chess. I need to do it before the Iceberger falls asleep. Hey, Purisme. Hey, Yaya. Hey, Conan. Conan, this is a set. It's called the David August Boiler Room. I don't know all the individual songs. I'm not playing off of Spotify, but you'll be able to find it on YouTube. E4, Knight C6. This is what all the older players played at my chess club growing up. Like quite a few of them would play this move order to throw me off. It's called the Nimzowitsch defense. And the natural reaction, which I'm going to play, is to play d4 and try to grab the center. But then at some point, I started playing knight f3 and just transposing to e4, e5. They're trying to throw me off. And it often worked. But we'll see if it works here. I'm just going to play normal moves that everybody should play. See? Well, what is this stuff? Oh well. We'll take the space. Space is good. I'm not going to go bishop d2 because I want to preserve this bishop. I don't think it's worth a trade. I'm not going to go knight d2. I might go knight d2 or knight c3. I'm trying to decide. I think knight c3 I'm okay with. It's whether I'm okay with the exchange and doubling the pawns. And I think, yeah, those are good double pawns. That supports my center. You know what I mean? This is like, this looks nice. I'm controlling a ton of squares and I'm preparing the Greek gift. And I have bishop a3 ideas. Good looking position. That is just a free pawn for me. Not one to say no to free p. Okay, sure. Let me grab that. Yeah. So is bishop a6 a concern? Trading off the bishops? Maybe. Not a concern in a bad way. Doing pretty well here. Since I'm up a pawn. Let's go knight g5. Let's go fishing. I want to see a move like... I wanted to see a move like f6, right? It's a terrible move. Nobody would play it. Just to get the opportunity for knight there. Okay. Go bishop d3 and poke. We're gonna go for it. We have to make this a fun speed run. I'm sacking a piece so I can play queen h5 check. I'm hoping for king g7, but I'm expecting king g8. And my idea is to go bishop here, bishop there. So it takes. Help me out here. Yeah, buddy. My bishop is setting up a mating net. Bishop f6. Checkmate's coming. I don't care about the queen. Good game. Bojan from Bosnia. Closer to 1700. This is going to be a big test, but when I see b6, I'm happy. That means I'm going to get a nice center and some attacking possibilities. Matthias. Alright. Let's try to win some time. So I already have a space advantage, to be honest. And that means I don't want to trade. I'd rather keep some pieces on. So I'm going to centralize the knight. And now I'm going to go bishop g5, waiting for bishop e7. And now, what move did I set up? What's the big move? What's the big idea? The big brain idea for Boyan from Bosnia that I prepared? Chat? White to play here. Yes, Willer is correct. Knight d6, check. Bishop's pinned, so this is super effective. Check. Gotta get rid of our hanging piece first with tempo, because it's a check. Snip. Now I'm up a piece, and I'm a happy camper. Just up a piece here. The knight will extract successfully via d6. But before I do that, I'm going to throw in some moves such as c4 first. Clear the d file. Let's kick away these knights. I'm grabbing all the space in the world. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Boyan. You really insist. Takes. Let's offer a queen trade because I'm up 2 pieces now. You're forcing my hand, Boyan. I'm gonna take with the pawn, get a runner on the d file. This knight is really running out of space. Push. You know where I'm going next? Good game to Boyan. Boyan was a very... the c5. Tough. Already game, losing after 7 moves. Bishop c5. Everybody plays this now, even myself as black. But back in my day, we had way more fried livers. Knight f6. Alright, let's go for c3. Try to pressure my opponent. d5 is theory, then I go bishop b5. Let's play a fashionable line. What is that belt behind me? There's a chess boxing champion in the house. Why not? Now we have a center and a pretty big lead in development. Oh, something looks off here, let me tell you. Bishop g5, it's time to attack. Takes. You can't castle because of my bishop. I got rook e1 coming. The pressure's here. Check. The pressure is here. You can go knight e7. I'm going to take to fracture the pawns. And then bishop d3. So take. Bishop d3 now, and now things not looking very safe, is it? When h5's coming. If bishop to e6, I'll go queen e2. Okay, what happens if I give a check? Check! Maybe I'm going to slide in on f7 next move. But anyways, white's ahead in development. Yeah, let's grab this. Now I'm preparing to remove the defender. That move works. It does work. I'm gonna be a little cautious here and go g3. Give my king some space, defend the knight. I'd like to double up over here, but I don't see the move yet. We're getting there though. We're gonna see the move. Let's start with knight here. Add some pressure. And now let's double up. All right, just have some tactics prepared. Queen takes g8 next. Check. Grab. Check. Now I think I'm just up a bishop, right? Although it's not game over. Check. 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 Push the pawn. Corleone, thanks for the 56 months. Oh, I've cooked pasta since I was in college, but that doesn't count. All right, here we go. E4. Let's try the King's Gambit. We'll play the Bishop C4 stuff. I want to win this pawn. Can I get it back? Nice. King's Gambit has given me another good position. I have the bishop pair and a healthy center. So I'm happy. In fact, now I got the bishop pair, I'm going to start pushing. Oof. Open position. Two bishops, a rook with mobility. Let's start with this move. What is that? Snip. Just grab everything. Bring the queen in. I'm here for checkmate. Get him out of there. Scandinavian. Queen d6. Okay. This is one of the main moves. But I'm not done harassing the queen. I'm going to go knight b5. What's this move? Queen b4 check. Alright, so I think black is planning to reply queen a5 after c3. Because there's a check. I'm threatening this, but I can't take it because I'm in check. So if I really want to take on c7, where should I go now? Since we know black wants to probably go this way. What's the plan? This is a little ambitious from CTW82. I'm not going c3. That's right, Jason. Bishop d2. What? Now, a lot of people here would be like, okay, I got it right. I'm going to take on c7 now. Yay. You're right. You can take on c7 now. But I'm looking for something else. I want to maximize. I don't like when people just use their queen and and take everything. That should be punished. That has to be punished. So what's the move here? That's right, happiest bear bear. Bishop c3. And now where's your lady going? Just move, yeah, you gotta punish these Scandinavian players that just move their queen around. We don't tolerate that. Okay, time to just get castled. No problem. No problem. I'm up a queen, so I'm happy to, well, queen for a rook. So I'm happy to trade. Can I get some trades in? You don't want to trade? That's a good idea. Knight f4 is a bit annoying. Okay, I'll go g3. c4 is coming. Knight e5 is coming. Let's go knight c5. I'm very happy to see this trade. Now look at my bishop. My bishop went from blocked to... Oh, trades. Sure. Threatened checkmate. Maybe Buddy doesn't see it. You never know. Okay. Let's go c4. Take away the knight. Take the open file. I'm preparing this. Wait a second. Where is this knight going? Is this knight almost trapped? I could have taken here and just won the game. But oh, okay. I will take here. I'll take this next move. I'm gonna go knight e5 or rook d7 next. Check. Can't block. That looks like checkmate to me. Good game. Hello, check Manarov. Alright. Back to our e4. The French. This is good. We like to crush the French. No, nobody's doing it? Okay. You go b6. You just grab the center. Don't worry, I will be attacking. You know why I went knight d2 instead of knight c3? So that there's no bishop b4. Support the center. A rook e1. And now we're going to do a typical maneuver of bringing the knight to the king side, an additional attacker, and opening up the bishop. Aha! I'm not interested in trading. This is going to be a useful piece for attacking. No, I'm not a 2000 rated bot on chess.com. No, that's not me. Do I look like one of the avatars? Hey. That is not me. I'm going for checkmate though. Bring the pieces in. I'm going to shuffle my queen and inch a little closer. I would love for a capture here. Push. Bring this rook to the c file. Have some ideas here. Takes. Oh, this is looking great. Let's go h6. Put the queen in a box. And now we have a discovered attack here. Let's grab that. And our rook's ready to penetrate. So up a pawn and the queen has no moves. Oh, I'm having fun here. You go rook here, this hangs. You go rook here, this hangs. I'm gonna double on the file. Bring my pieces in. Maybe knight here. Oof. Let's grab that. Let's kick away this rook. Thank you for the pawn. Thank you for the pawn. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. We're getting close. We're getting close. Let's bring the queen in, threatening mate. Check. There's one move here. And now I want to bring another piece into the attack. Another piece. This one's gonna hurt. What's the move gonna be? We're closing in on the king. The queen's doing a good job of cutting the king off. The knight's also doing a good job. Oh, this knight's not activated yet. So we're gonna bring this knight in. Well done. Knight 3 to e4. Now we bring the knight in. Check. And we get a nice pawn checkmate. It's a forced pawn checkmate here. Check, it's not mate. Rook e2. Then we play f7. Yay! Okay, we got a Croat. There we go. e6 is very trendy, it seems. And it's not a good opening. And when you're playing a bad opening, I'm not gonna even give a trade. I'm just gonna grab this center. Good music. This castle. I'm playing Disclosure. Not on YouTube, but in general. Bishop a6. If this knight moves again, then we got queen a4. But the point here is that I'm not gonna trade pieces. I'm gonna use my center. Let's go h3. I'm looking at playing e5 next and asking where this knight's going. Let's do it. Where's your knight going, dude? Wasn't there queen a4 before knight d7? Yeah, but the bishop's defended. What's the point of queen a4? Queen d7, what are you trying to do there? Yeah, the whole point is the bishop on a6 needs to be hanging. Yeah, I'm gonna go queen e2. Maybe get some mating ideas. No trades. This bishop is a very important piece. Rook d1, b3, maybe bishop f4. Go rook d1 first. And we have tactics. We have a tactic here. Anybody see it? Or a good combination? You see it now, it'll be good. Greek gift? I don't know. The bishop's defending g5. I'm gonna go for something simple. I want to line my queen up. I'm gonna go b4 first. I'm expecting knight d7. Then I go queen d3 with a double attack on h7. The knight. Okay. Didn't work. Now let's try to set up a Greek sacrifice. This is it survives. I can't trap this bishop without hanging that. But let's set up the Greek gift. If bishop takes, then we'll throw in bishop h7. Whoa! I didn't see that. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm playing sloppy now. 1 second. How did that happen? Okay. Black's position is still very bad. I didn't see this hanging pawn. That came out of nowhere. That's what I get. Okay, okay. I'm gonna start. I'm not happy. So I'm gonna play pretty aggressive here. My next move is pawn c5. Oh, that doesn't help. Unfortunately, we got a mating net here. I'll show you what I was planning though. You may or may not appreciate it. This is forced checkmate. But I was expecting rook d8. And the point is, black is ready to meet queen h6 with bishop to f8. And then it's no longer mate. So what move should white play here after rook d8? If the goal for black is to play bishop f8, what do we have to play? It has to be right now. So Tim? Hey, Free Fly Skydiver, what's up, man? Oh, alright. We haven't played too many Indians in this speedrun. Let's go knight f3. Is this theory? What happens when I take? What opening is this? That's a free pawn for me, is it not? What the heck is this? I have a whole center. Let's see if he forgets that I'm trapping the bishop. Alright. Pass the first test. But I just have a nice center here. I'm just gonna defend the center castle, and I don't see what the trick is. Give me... Can I get a trade? Nice. Bishop pair. Extra pawn. Open light squares. Yes. Look at this. Holy smokes. Everything's hanging. Knight e6, bishop h7, bishop b7. And this bishop shut down. I always try to shut down those bishops. Alright. I'm not playing around this game. I'm taking here. Then I'm bringing the lady in. Check. Then I'm going check first. A lot of Zwischenzugs. Then I'm going to pre-move queen takes g6 because you got to defend with a rook. That should be game over. Bring the rook in. I'm having too much fun. I'm not gonna take the rook. I'm gonna keep the pin as long as I can. This bishop is a non-participant. I'm gonna keep doing it. You can finally get rid of my bishop. You can do it. You can sack back. But I have a feeling my opponent won't do that. Ah, that's what we like to see. We're gonna take. And take. And take. And take. And check. Good game. Hello, Yasser. Good evening. Thank you to Sphinxy for gifting a sub to Yasser. There we go. I usually play pretty aggressive. When somebody plays the French, it invites aggressive chess. French is an opening that you must punish. You must attack. White gets a lot of space with this move e5. I'm going to support it. Support the center. And I'm going to play against this blocked bishop. Queen b6. That's a line. That's a line. Do I want to play theory here? I don't. I don't. I really don't. Go a3. You think I just played a3 for nothing? You think I'm a patzer? I just don't defend hanging pawns? Okay. Jeez. Where's your queen going? a3 is played. I mean, it supports b4. It also takes away a3 from the queen retreat. What do you mean, Wild Hawks? You didn't like my move? You didn't like my a3 move? What do you mean? I did what I was supposed to. I played a3. What's the issue? I just demonstrated how to win in 10 moves against the French, and you're asking what should I have done instead? What's going on? I just trapped the queen. If they don't play queen takes b2, what's that? I don't know. That's a KO. You have to tell me what they play. It's black to play. I indirectly defended the pawn. Probably the critical line though is if they take. But then just look at, I don't know. We have a Chessable affiliate link. ! Chessable. Critical line means challenging line or expected line. I like, not a noob line. Not what Tim would play. Knight a4 now, there's queen a5 check. I don't know. I haven't had this in over the board, I think. It's like the French is just a battle over the center, so if we don't go a3, then there's a heavy line with like queen d2 and a lot of theory. You go knight a4, we go queen a5 check, and this is another line with a lot of theory, which I'm aware of. So there's all these, no matter what, there's theory. I don't know what to say. I can't explain one of the more theoretical lines in chess. You know, let's get some more e4 in. Sicilian, and we're gonna mix it up. I'll play the Alpin, which can transpose to a French when they play e6. Showing some different ways to play against the Sicilian. e5 right now, or should I wait for d5? We're gonna wait for d5. That's okay, that's okay. There's some Greek gift ideas here that excite me. We're gonna castle and go e5. I'm just gonna castle. You can take the pawns. I'm feeling thirsty. Okay. So let's go rook b1. If you trade everything, I have a discover check and I pick up the bishop. If you take with the bishop first, I have queen g4 hitting g7 and d4, winning the game as well. The castle, I'm snapping that off. I'm snapping it. Yeah, buddy. Takes. Queen g4. White's fully developed. I got the bishop here. Black is up 2 pawns, but look at the development. This is a little too greedy by Robert. Greedy Guillermo. I'm gonna snap that off so I can penetrate your dark squares. And after rook f8, bishop to a3. And it's game over. Let's just slide the bishop in. Not h6, because I want to take away queen e7. Yep, resignable. Just a little too greedy. Gotta punish the greedy Guillermos. Was it worth it? Going pawn hunting while all these pieces are dormant? I don't know. The French is super double-edged. This is where black plays a couple bad moves and it's game over. Doesn't happen in some other openings. But I was saying, you know, if black castles here, I was preparing this, and we get our standard stuff. King here, queen h5, if king here, queen g4. It's not going to end well. Let's put it that way. Or I can even go queen d3 if I want to win my material back. Here we go. e4 it is. What do we want to do against e5? We've done the King's Gambit. A lot of the fun stuff still follows knight f3. So we can do the Evans. But you know what line I think can be pretty hard for people to deal with? Is actually just c3 right away. I've played quite a bit of Evans in this speedrun. And just to see how booked up they are. Croatian probably knows what they're doing here. After d5, bishop e5, you know. I don't think that's the move, but I could be wrong. Queen e7, eh? There's got to be a problem with it. So what happens if I castle? Can you just take e5 and not have consequences? Is that really the situation? What's the situation here? I think I'm getting a big center here. Black's pieces are all out of sync. I can go h3, force the knight to a really bad square. I don't think I even need to do that. But this position looks dominant. I have knight d5 coming, I have bishop g5, I have bishop takes h6. Let's go bishop here first. And now, that's not looking good, sir. And I take and you take, your knight hangs. And I open up the e-file. So this is what I mean. Sometimes when you play gambits, your opponents are also more prepped for those gambits, you know what I mean? So, gotta mix it up, and this is mixing it up for sure. That's not, it doesn't do anything here. I'm gonna continue attacking. Let's go knight d5. Where does the queen go? Here I fork, here I take. I got rook e1 coming in. Yeah, it's not looking good for Buddy. Not looking good for Buddy. I don't care about this. I could have just grabbed it, but I'd rather go for the KO here. Yeah, let's give it a check. Check. Grab the lady as well. Cheers. Yeah. Yep. Queen e7. I'm not too familiar with that, but yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Good game. See? That was more action than an Evans gambit, I'll tell you that much. Castle, the only line to consider is knight e5. And I was trying to figure this out. This should be good, but I have to think about it. You've made it through another episode of my E4 speedrun. To continue watching the next one, just click on the video beside me. And all I ask is that you consider clicking that subscribe button below the video to support our future content.